Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. It's currently 7:47 AM, Friday the 20th of October 2023. This is an update video. I'm your host Brad and this is Bestestimes Reborn. You can see here that where MG Pies used to be, it's becoming Rebel Coffee. As you can see the signage on there. So that's an update. They're becoming Rebel Coffee. You can see photos on my Facebook page. Where I look through here, you won't be able to see it in this light. Look through there, you'll be able to see inside there. You can tell there was going to be a cafe before they put the signs up. And we're just going to have a look at the old cafe while it's still here. You can't go in there. There's usually plenty of people in there. I've seen it's a very popular place. But it was weird days. Blue Ribbon Pies used to be. And Computer Solutions used to be for a while there and all that. So this is your Rebel Coffee as of now. What's there? Oh, I'd love to go in there and get video just to show what it was like, but you can't. Next location. So that was that part where they're making changes. It looks like they're moving completely. Even though they've just done that shop up and put new signage on and everything this year. Anyway, we'll go off to the next location. So the Innisfail dentists have moved from the, or I don't know if they're in the process of moving or they've moved from the Rising Sun Centre, where Crystal Indy had it for years, and others were with him partnering to next to BCF in Glady Street. As you can see here, there's people here. It may be hard to see the signage, but we'll try and show the signage as best as we can. So go past next to where Tang Villa used to be, Frank's Gym, Pappy's Gym, all that. I hope they take over this and put in a car park in part of it, a proper car park. Because when we get up here, you'll see that the driveway is corroding, and they've only, or eroding, and they've only just put it there. So there's your Innisfail dentist. Hopefully you can see the signage. But we'll show you the driveway while we're here before the people come back out. Hopefully they put in a proper concrete driveway, cement. I've got nothing against old places being done up and used for stuff like this. But the thing that worries me is there's less housing for people who need it. It'd be nice if it was done up and people could live in it. Yeah. See, there's a proper driveway on this side. The accessibility stuff. But yeah, it would have been nice if it was made for people to live in. So many people looking for places to live. So there's your BCF and Anzac Park and your EV chargers. So straight across from the EV chargers if you're looking for the dentist, this particular dentist. One that used to be in the Rising Sun. So I'll show it just a little bit more from further away angle so you can see it a bit better. And there you go, so let's go on to the next location. So we're back, gonna get some video of the Catholic Church being done up. Good morning. Good.
What's your hair?
Oh, camera. Yeah, I'm going to record doing a bit of that before there's kids coming along. Finally they're cleaning that part. Finally they're cleaning the front of it. Yeah. 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 Thank you. Yeah.
How are you all?
At the Grey Street side of the Catholic Church. You can see up the top where the pressure washing's being done. Wow. There you can see, hopefully you can see it in the video, the pressure washing at the top. Oh, that would be annoying when the bell goes off. It'd be loud up there. Unless they hit the bell somehow. I don't know how open it is. But let's have a look. We'll go around Rankin Street side and see what we can see. See what's possible. Show all the scaffolding and that on there. Whoa. That's pretty wild. And get a screenshot. I mean, a photo for the thumbnail. Yeah, they're spraying cleaning solution and that on there. You can see them doing it. A lot of people saying, oh, they're not cleaning it first though. Okay, I've got the thumbnails. And we'll go across the road so we can see a bit more detail. Oh, the car's got to come. Oh well, it gives me an opportunity to show it from this angle. Doing a U-turn. Oh, they've changed that. Wow. I'd like to get a photo of this angle too while we're at it. It's hard when you're holding a camera at the same time, but you know, whatever works. There we go. See if we can see any other changes around town as we walk through. You can actually feel some water coming off that from over this side. I'll show a little bit of the outside of the Shire Hall as we go past, so that we can see what it was like before they did anything. And the Queen's Hotel really needs restoring. Painting and cleaned. The bottom ground level's not too bad of both buildings. Hope they show it all back to a better colour with some whatever sort of paint that can resist mould. I'm sure there's such a thing. Jackery Coast Regional Council, Johnson Shire Council, Shire Hall, that's got written on there. Hopefully they leave that on there, it's history from the old council. Anyway, let's go off to the next location. Okay, so let's go have a look at the old ANZ Bank, see what they've done to that, see the update. Usually you can just about walk in there, which is pretty unsafe, but it gets to that point. If you have a look, often you can look in there and see no one in there. You see how it is? Very open. I don't think it's the smartest thing to leave it like that. So open. It'd be quite hot in there though. So it's just the Rankin Street side of it, where the ATM used to be. Yeah, it's weird that they leave it so open. I get it heat wise, but safety wise, any kid could just run in there, get hurt. standing there. Show what you can. I would have went down the side. Problem it wasn't standing there, but anyway, let's move on to the next location where the reject shop used to be. Try and show that soon. We'll quickly go through here. Show what we can. People block where you gotta walk. Not really the smartest thing. Alright. And never moved out of the way at all. Especially when they see you coming. They wait till you're gone and then they move. But anyway, we'll go down here and show you where the reject shop used to be. It's just closed. You can't really see in there the majority of the time, but we'll show the outside while it's still here, while the signage is still there. Because I think last time I come along they were taking the sign down on the outside of the building, one that faces Owen Street. That's where the reject shop used to be. So if you're watching this 10, 20, 30 years later, across from where Lifeline used to be, yeah, you can't see inside it, sadly. I have done videos showing the inside when it was still open, when it was still fully open, and when they were closing down. So there's two separate videos you can have a look at. That'll be available sometime. There's your Lifeline store. Anyway, let's go up to the next, like here, under the Woolworths side. I might have to cross the road to show it properly, but they've taken it down. But it was up here, and there was one on the side facing the car park. Yeah, it's gone completely. I was right, as I expected. What I might do is go back and actually go to Woolworths and then come back and finish the rest of the video, so I can go straight home from there. But there's your old reject shop sign there, where it used to be. We'll go up to the car park and have a look where they pressure washed it a while back. They didn't really clean it and pressure wash it and then paint it, sadly. I wish they had. I was hoping they would have. Yeah, the other reject shop sign's gone. Sign of the time, sadly. Now, I contacted Silly Sullies because there were so many rumours going around about Silly Sullies coming, but not at this time. When I emailed canned Silly Sullies, they told me no. So it's not happening, sadly. It would have been nice. I don't mind a decent Silly Sullies like the one in Showground Shopping Centre in Cairns. But here's where they did the car park. People do ask every now and then, can you show the car park upstairs? Every time I try to do video or photos, someone always comes along. Of course they have the right to, but it just makes it harder on doing videos. Like I said, that's why I go a bit earlier most of the time to get video and photos and things. That's why you don't see too many people in the videos. It's not that there's not a lot of people around town at times, it's just the timings that I come in intentionally to respect people's privacy and all that. So anyway, I'll put the camera away and I'll come back on after. Okay, we're back at the next location, which is Bedrock Cafe. You can see the Bedrock Cafe across there. The old one, the original, the classic. It's closing down. It's supposed to have already been closed down, but they're having issues with workers, trades and that, or what they said on Facebook. So the new one's going to be where table 39 was, kebab shop. There was a bike store in there at one stage. Pizza house way back in the day. So that's where that is, in Ernest Street. And Collins Cordials has moved out of there already, next to where Tropic Cartridges and Printing used to be. That's moved to 180. Collins, I don't know where they've moved to. It says down the back near, whatchamacallit? Near the back of the Chemist Warehouse, so somewhere around the back of that. Which is a strange place, but anyway, let's get across. So all those buildings at the corner of Lily and Ernest Street are supposed to be being knocked down. So I've got plenty of video of that over the time. So as soon as I found that out, I got more video, more photos, all that. There's Bedrock Cafe signage, which looks like someone's just edited it there. Like if you take a photo and edit writing on there, that's what it looks like. I'm not saying it is that, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't mind it. Hopefully it'll have a really nice air-conditioned dining area. That would be great. I know the ceiling fan's there. And you got where Vibe Sport and Skate used to be, or Sport Stop. Alan Jerd's old shop, Sport Stop. Tobacconist. But this is what I want to show, the great flavour of India. Where Innisfail Food Station moved to. They're part of this. They were owned by the same people the whole time. Innisfail Food Station. Down. So they've moved down in here. This is where Poochie's used to be. Poochie's dog grooming. They moved to 180. There's your Roscoe's Pizza. Pizza Pasta Italian restaurant. Hopefully one day they put a big sign here, because some people don't even notice it when they're driving past. So I've had people say to me, "Oh, is Roscoe's Pizza closed down? Oh, we were going to go there on our way to Tully, or we were going to go there on our way home from Tully and that." Oh, and I said, "Oh, no, it's on the corner opposite Coles, across from Hungry Jack's." "Oh, didn't even see it there." So if they put a big sign here where the service station sign used to be, I think it would show up more. But now with these big signs, people might be able to see it better. And people wonder, oh, is it they still have their buffets and stuff? I think they do, but just certain days. You got Chemex. See if I notice any changes along the way on my trek while I'm looking for changes. So this is the newer bus stop. That ram's very, very loud. Yeah. Those are your northbound bus stop. If you're waiting to go to Cairns, it's the way to go. I wish people would use this bin. It would be great. People won't walk the extra mile, the extra few centimetres. But anyway, this is the new pathway. I have found some stuff here. The plants will show the progress of these plants. Hopefully they get watered. It'd be nice if they had pop-up sprinklers that were on timers and that. It would be great. It's a beautiful day today in beautiful sunny Innisfail. It's not raining. There was a few spots in my video yesterday, spots of rain. If you watch my Gundi videos, 2 Gundi videos, you'll see what I'm talking about, where I had to change cameras and then the audio quality went downhill, so I couldn't use this particular camera for it. No. Anyway, let's wait and go. So there's been talk for a while that this place is going to get knocked down. So I'll just show slightly a bit. Next to Mick and Mark's Auto, on the corner, just down from where Golden Fleece used to be, Bell Service Centre, just down from the corner of Gladdy and Edith. Across from the old Civic Video, Plains Video, Video 2000 and all that. And show back at the Commonwealth Hotel. While we're at it, this is the new pathway they put in and the plants and stuff. Hopefully they turn out to be nice plants when they're bigger and get maintained, looked after. Yeah, there was a cherry picker type thing here yesterday. Day before as well. Yeah, there it is. The people are there now to do with it, I think. Yeah, see what they're doing there. Show it as slow as I can. All people come out so you can see as much detail as possible. Show it as I walk back. You can see more of it. There's still nothing in the old Kennedy's Better Home and Living building. It used to be Rec Division. But we'll show the pathway they put in at Page Park. Then we'll move on, see if there's another location to show. Looks like they're doing stuff down at the old Gimmick Steel, Gordon Street. I don't know if you can see it from here. Across there's a backhoe on that. It's a bit of a dozer. Anyway, see here. Pathway at Page Park. Nice if they come and clean it regularly, maintain it, make it look good for years later. Yeah, like I've shown in other videos, this is a weird intersection to cross as a pedestrian. Especially if you want to go across to where the carpet place is and then down to the mobile direction. It'd be nice if there was lights here, like you can press a button and go across with the lines and that. That would be an awesome addition to here, safety wise. So where the concretes are, the road's a little different there. Put lines there. They could get across easier. See how open it is over there, instead of being all filled in where the concrete is. Where those little barricades are here. Yeah, it makes it a little weird to cross. And then down there. So we'll go across to where Lee X used to be. We can show the outside of that on the way across. Signage is getting worse and worse. Okay. Lee X Young Bar Chinese Restaurant. Takeaways, dine-in, BYO. Phone 611 360. That's been closed down since the 90s, late 90s. So, oh, that's another one. Bali Tropical North, end of lease sale. There's a sign that says they're retiring, but there's also a sign that says end of lease sale. So we'll move on up to there and have a look. It's a building that used to be yellow. I remember there being a lattice place in there at one stage. There was a second-hand dealer back in the 90s. The Johanssons had it. Don't remember going there, seeing Mrs. Johansson there. The scooter looks nice. Very nice, that petrol scooter. I like that sort of petrol scooter that's sort of a hybrid between one of the smaller petrol scooters and a proper motorbike. A bit safer. The old Bridgestone showing through on the other side. That's for sale. Another change, another update. That's for sale. It was spot on tyre and mechanical for a while there. If you come and read the signage on the window, I won't show it myself, but yeah, you'll see why they're not there anymore. It's not for me to say. Then there's legal things. So there's your end of lease sale signage across Bali Tropical North. If I'd remembered that was there, I wouldn't have crossed back over. But we'll show it from this side. And if the quality's good enough, I'll zoom in editing. They can have a good look. Wow. So hot. The temperature is very hot. Okay, so there's your Bali Tropical North across there, next to the mobile 24-hour. Michael Street, corner of Michael Street and Edith Street, across from 180 Edith Street. Okay, so there's the tropical cartridges and printing and that I've moved to. I'll quickly go in and say hello to Tony. Yeah, definitely check this business out. Quite a good business. No, it's not sponsored. If I get treated good by someone, then yeah, then I'll recommend a business. He's always been good to me.